at the desk. Okay.
So,
All right. I'm perfectly okay with that.
ayun. So we do the survey based on this.
So come on out and do it.
Kaya lang yung temporary fence, doon na naman babalik na naman sa temporary
Can we
fence.
put the temporary fence away?
Yun na naman
So
ang
let's-
dyan.
Yun kasi, let's clarify the reason why the temporary fence is being evaluated up to this time. Kasi, first and foremost, of course, because of the trees, di ba? Yun ang minention mo, tama? Because of the trees. But you didn't consider that the reason why they are requesting for the temporary fence is because, ano yung sabi mo? Yung
Temporary
panel.
facilities.
Well,
No, the temporary fence muna. Yung temporary fence.
Ano ilalagay mo sa loob ng temporary fence?
Malet, it's not only about the temporary facilities. We have to get on that side of the wall through the construction to put your channel back in. Right now it's shored up. The shoring sticks out 3 meters. Right now we're already using the land 3 meters on the other side of the wall. On this side of the wall, we're already using it.
Kasi the temporary facility
okay.
already approved na yun. Wala na
No,
kami.
can we build it? I think the question is, can we build it outside the approved lot? Because the approved lot is very tight. So we need extra space to build
But
that.
that's what you, kasi requested. Remember, you gave us the plans for the temporary facility. That's what we endorsed the building permit. That's
So can we make another plan that's requesting us to...
Well, what is the plan that was submitted? Because
It's inside the lot.
It's inside.
no, it's not.
It is.
When we sat here and Rich was here, he said that he'd used the lot lines, and we said, no, go out and make a new one
You are
3
talking
meters
about the temporary
outside.
fence. Okay, there's 2 points ha. One is the temporary facility, the temporary facility, and the temporary fence. The temporary facility is inside. Asan na yung kopya nila? The one that we submitted to building permit, it's inside your property line. Ito. It's inside
Okay,
the
can we
property
submit...
line.
The question I think is, can we submit a new one that it's outside?
Oo, yung 3 meters is basically dito
outside. Let's say
naman.
can we build a temporary facility here? Here.
Temporary facility ang nire-request mo.
Yes, here and outside. Is it possible even? Because we were informed that we cannot build...
Pero
a
malayo
temporary-
yun sa kuyan. Very far to the other...
Saan yung mga
to other
residential
housing units?
area?
Yes, very far. Wala to empty to. This is a mountain.
Yes, oo nga.
Can we build
Understood,
outside?
Pero saan yung area dyan, ano mo para ma-evaluate?
Oo. Para
Kasi, I'm sorry
So-
Brian if you're talking Tagalog ha.
I'm
Okay, we'll have it
sorry,
surveyed.
Brian, ha?
We'll have it surveyed then. Okay.
Oh. Ito yung here's the temporary facility. This is what we endorse to building permit. Meron kayong permit dito, it's already approved, right? So here, it's inside your boundary, right?
We just did this plan so that we can get a permit. But right now,
Oh, now you have a
we really
permit.
can't build it inside. After talking about it, trying to figure it out, this is not the
What
best
is
one.
this?
This is the
This is yung temporary
facility.
facility.
Just
that
to
they
get a permit.
requested.
Just to get the permit, hindi dapat
This is what
ganon.
we submitted to the
No, hindi dapat ganun na to get
Where's the
permit.
temporary fence?
temporary
permit?
fence is over here.
Where is that permit?
We don't have it yet. Yeah.
Why not?
Because it was only submitted last week ba? Kailan ba? Last week, di ba? It was only submitted to us last week, di ba? Tama ba?
The
Yes,
temporary fence?
Yes.
No, fence, no.
No.
Before na pa. Yung fence.
Remember,
When we
you
sat
get,
down here,
when we sat down here, you retrieved the documents kasi the temporary fence
Oo.
is inside your property line. That's what they submitted to us.
I
So,
understand.
And then change.
You
And
told
we
to the
changed.
engineer, told him to retrieve, and then you submit another one.
Correct. And he
requesting
did
for
that.
3
He did
meter.
that 2 or 3
He
days
did that-
later.
No. Actually, kunin mo nga yung receiving natin. We'll give you the receiving. Not 2 to 3 days after. So that at least you'll understand more. That's why, kasi you might have the understanding that it's
And
already
I'd-
was
submitted.
3 weeks ago.
And I'd
no?
like to know
Then
why
ito
the
din-
hell it was
No, this
submitted
was
with it up
submitted
there.
January 4, Brian. This was before. This is just for the sake of getting a permit.
Yeah,
We
but
can
this
actually
is the
move
same.
it.
This is the same plan that we submitted to building permit.
But question, can we move it anywhere inside the site?
Or you make us a
but
request
now,
once again so that
can
we can
move it
evaluate and endorse
outside?
the building
Can we
permit.
move it outside?
Diba? It's like that. It's on.
He's asking a question.
Can we move it outside?
It depends on whether where you plan to
Actually,
build
kung
that temporary
within your
facility.
property, if you build a temporary
But yeah, I know,
facility,
but can we change the
But,
rules and build it outside?
kung malayo dun sa kuwan, kung malayo dun siguro to make para matapos na to. How many?
Kailan nyo ano? April 13. Here is the request for the temporary fence. We received it April 13. Yes, April 13.
Well, that's 12 days ago.
Yeah, but kailan mo binigay ito?
When did we have the meeting here? 2 weeks ago.
About 3 weeks ago.
Well, it would be 2.5 weeks ago on Friday.
Hindi, Marvin
So,
kasi...
diba? He submitted it
He was
again.
not here last week, the whole week. That's why it was only, no, the other week pala, sorry. Last week you were here.
Okay,
Last
all right,
week,
but let's
he
go
started
back.
to evaluate
Marvin's sitting here
everything.
saying that he's not going to approve that because of the tree line.
Ayun, kaya nga ini-evaluate. That's why
we're evaluating. Now, since
What do you mean you're evaluating, man? It takes 5 minutes to drive over there and look at it. And the amount of
Inspection
time...
niya muna nga. Sino ba nag-inspect niyan?
Si Ronald, sir.
Hindi, dapat ikaw. Paki-inspect muna para matapos. Tapos, your temporary facility, our standard is it should be located inside your property. Okay?
Understood.
But kung anong kuan mo, anong
Can we build
ano
it
problema
out-
mo
can we
rito?
build it outside?
Ano problema mo rito kung dito mo lalagay sa within your property?
Access.
Lito,
Okay.
here's the problem with this particular site.
Okay?
Because I found the site. You guys went out there and looked, and we ended up putting a property together, property points, that is going to be basically around the house that we build. With what is the setbacks? 2.5 meters on the sides and the back, and 4 meters on the front. That's going to be the lot. 2.5 meters off of both sides and 4 meters off the front. There is no place to put a temporary facility.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not like this is 1,000
Okay.
square meter and we're building to 5.
Where are you going to plan to
If you would-
construct your temporary facility?
If you would give us, the 3 meter offset with the temporary fence, we can put it right there in the corner.
Pa-inspect lang sa mga
Diba?
na lang.
Outside, yeah.
Pero kung dito mo halimbawa, okay. Yung temporary facility mo, yung malayo dun sa kapitbahay, the neighboring housing unit. Saan ka pwedeng maglagay rito?
Well, we really wanted po dito in front. That's why
Bakit
we're
nga?
requesting.
But it's
Because this is all, it's a steep,
But the last time I spoke with the engineer, he said that you're going to have it located right here.
but it's outside, yes. Is that
Hindi,
allowed?
hindi. Titingnan na natin kung pwede ron.
It can be up there. That's all
Pwede ron
right.
kasi kung malayo dun sa kuwan, papayagan na natin siya para para walang problema.
But
Okay, but yung 3 meters kuwan, pwede nating maliitan yun to make it
To a certain distance wherein it will be limited to maybe around 1.5 or 2 meters. Because the only thing that we are concerned about is the affected plants and trees somewhere right here.
Wait, again, have you been out to the site? No, you haven't been
Okay,
out to the
okay,
site.
okay.
All
Okay, go there and make
so
a
the other
report.
thing is that you guys keep assuming the attitude is that we're going to do bad instead of trying to see whether or not we're actually doing good. We haven't destroyed any of those plants.
Sir, okay lang ba if they're going to locate somewhere here?
Okay lang kung malayo doon sa kuwan. Para matapos na yung problem.
Sige, sir.
To eliminate your problem. I will
Is it okay if
Okay,
you put,
thank you.
If you put,
Well,
but-
but you need to go up there and look at it
Yeah.
because if you put
okay
it
lang,
here.
walang maapektuhan na neighboring housing unit. Ha?
No, there's no other
Okay,
house.
okay.
But the problem is that this might affect trees more than this is.
The only
I mean,
problem.
it's a hillside, guys.
But
you already have the
but
this one.
Huh?
You already have dug this portion right here. Not yet.
We can't put the temporary facility where the road's going to be. That's where this is. You can't
But
put the facility
the only
there.
problem-
We're talking about putting it outside of the lot.
Mr. Gals, the only problem here is if BPSD will look for the survey plan, if the temporary facility is within your
Who's going to look for it?
building
Building
permit.
permit.
The building permit.
When you do the inspection, you ask Troy to accompany or someone from the building
somebody.
permit para matapos na yan.
Because that is a problem. Because
You're
It's
going to
not a
supersede-
problem if you sit there and say, "Listen, guys, it's a temporary facility. They're going to put their temporary electric shed there so that we can hook up to get some electricity out there. It's temporary. Once we get done with the project, then it'll be gone. We'll clean it all up."
ano,
Make me sign
we have
something that-
experience na wala doon sa...
No sir, laging
Wala.
is always
Laging
within.
within the
Pero
property.
since they are requesting outside, let's make a joint inspection para hindi na ikaw mag-a-approve, kasama sila.
Because we need also the concurrence of building permits.
Okay, fantastic. Have Troy come out here. Now, you can also have this electrician guy come out here that's telling him on a temporary electric.
We
what?
already endorsed yan, di ba?
Yeah,
Oo
but
nga, sir, yung
but this-
temporary facility na endorse na siya, may
Oo.
plans
but this
na.
electrical guy is telling these people think.
What's his name again?
Andy?
Andy, engineer Andy. No, I think our question is, can we just put a temporary post, the meter, and the main without having a plan? Because again, we don't know where to locate this yet. We don't have.
Okay,
a permit.
but what they're talking about now, JJ, is either.
Kailangan may kanyo.
Guys, let me talk here for a minute. All right. Every time I talk, someone's stepping over me. My understanding, what we're talking about now, is that you guys are going to go out there along with Troy, and you're going to decide basically in two places outside of the lot. Both of the places we're looking at are going to be outside of the lot. Is either right here or right here, where you're going to be able to put your temporary facility, which. What we're talking about here is a small shed in order to house the temporary electrical. Correct? All right. What this electrician guy is doing is he's telling him that he's got to give an electrical layout on where the temporary electric lines are going to be while we're trying to construct this. How do you do that?
That's
They're
the
extension
requirement of the
cords.
building permit, sir.
Millette, how can you sit there and say that a temporary, what's the word? Temporary electrical line is going to go across the site over here. The moment that you put it there and you use it, the next day it's got to be over here. It's an extension cord. What is this guy talking about? He told them at one time you had to put the temporary.
But then we cannot answer this.
Yung mga temporary, kung ba, ni-install nila pagka temporary. Pwede bang poste lang o
Listen,
pan?
I'm perfectly okay.
Kayo nakakita
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm perfectly okay putting a post in, having a waterproof box with waterproof connections where you plug
Yes, sir, yes.
electrical
pwede
cords.
yun.
Basically, that's the temporary. That's the so-called temporary
Oo nga.
utility.
Correct.
Well, from the main, you put a service drop going towards the temporary post.
Correct. Not a problem.
That's basically the temporary.
That's
I
okay.
don't have any idea what Engineer Andy says.
Exactly.
From
Andy is
the
saying
stopping
from
point,
Andy is saying from that point you
Going
have to
towards,
give a wiring diagram of the electrical
Hindi na
wires
really, no.
going out on the.
We cannot answer for Andy.
Yeah.
They have to deal with Andy.
Oh, yeah. They
It's
have to
beyond
deal-
our
we have to
ano.
talk to Andy.
It's beyond our no.
Is he not the boss of them?
no,
But
sir.
no, of course
No, sir,
not.
different.
Andy is
It's
building
different.
permit.
He's from the building permit.
Temporary electrical connection is not our concern.
Okay. Well, I'm confused because when Troy was in here, he was calling
Yeah.
you. He said if you sign off on.
Yeah, I will sign because
With the boundary.
there is already approved facility,
Again,
temporary
I can't
facility.
finish my sentences.
But now you want to relocate the temporary facility, and we will ask BPSD if they are concurred on your
proposal.
in your proposal. Me, it's okay for me, but if they are not in your list property, I don't know if BPSD is can
It's going to allow you.
allow you. That's why we need Troy to re-inspect again your facility.
hold on, sir. BPSD is just relying on us with regards to the property. Okay. Now, any development that's within the property, the building permit doesn't have any comment. it will be okay for them. But if you're going to have it located outside the property, well, basically the